Hello, my name is Distortion Escape. I've never done one of these before, so I hope it doesn't go too bad. But I'm going to be talking about my song, My Reality, or Sandy Level _ 2, as it's named in FL Studios. First thing, it starts off with this, which is this is a Citrus preset. If you don't know, I didn't have any good synths for a while, so I was rocking off Citrus for my first basically 2 albums, and this is the only song on my second EP where I actually used the good synths. It was a Serum, which I just got just a little later, but most of this is still on Citrus, which is kind of trash. I just looked up free presets, so there's a ton of these trash tier presets over here, like over 400 or something, and I got this one, and it sounds not that bad, so I went into here, and it just has Love Filter on it. That's it. Pretty simple melody. I'll also play for a second.
My reality.
So yeah, pretty much in this intersection here, it's just the same melody. These are the notes. So it's pretty simple, really. Just and then it just goes to another one of the same instrument. Kind of like a bass line almost. Doesn't learn instrument really, and just has a little bit of progression here, which you can see. Pretty simple stuff. And then there's this vocal chop, which is Final Fantasy, I think. Yeah. This huge file of stuff.
That was bad.
And I just used one of the first ones here, which I like the way it sounded.
Is mine alone.
Yeah, I like that voice. Oh, forgot to pause, Edison. Yeah, so I used that voice line, and it kind of was a recurring thing in the song because I like the way it sounded. Here, just a reverse cymbal, then a cymbal. I think I got this one's Blaze. Then up here at the top is just a little tom downward thingy. That's just I think that's just like default. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I think that's just a default FL Studio drum, if I remember correctly. It's one of these. No, it's not. Wait, what is this? This is Tom's 9. No, this is from Sakura Respect. It is. Yeah, it's that one. Just up, down, down, pretty much. Simple stuff. Then kind of this part here. So yeah, pretty simple stuff again, just same melody as before, layered over this. Then right here we have this, which is like the bass kind of area of it, and it's pretty simple. It's actually the end of a kick. This is what the original one sounds like. And I used that kick for the bass line. This part too, I just like the way it sounded as a kind of lower bass, so I use it here. And kind of the way the actual bass sounds more like this. And together they sound like this. It makes it a little bassier. So yeah, down here we have it, and this is just a Serum preset. This is Trancy bass, and this sounds really clean, which is why I like it. And if you go lower, it sounds all thick. So yeah, that's pretty much the bass line of this part. Then there's the drums. Just a regular old kind of a lower kick. Then there's a snare. The snare is the original one. It just sounds like let me shut this real quick. Jesus Christ, get out here. So it's really high, but I like to stretch my snares out a lot. Where is that? 400? No, it was a lot lower. Just okay. There we go. I just like it because it sounds a little bit. I don't really know how to explain it. Crisp, I guess. Yeah, where is that exactly? Yeah, it's 13, and I didn't put much on this one actually. I just turned it down a little bit and put some reverb on it. What was this? I think this is Small Studio or something. Yeah, basic drum stuff, and there's another one of these kick roll toms up here. Down here is the vocals. So it's just like a loop, and it's from Danny Brown Live 4, and it's just an acapella. It's been pitched down a little bit. That's what I use, just that beginning stop. Yeah, just like Kobe. And I chopped it up pretty heavily to give it more of a to follow the beat a little bit. So then there's the build up.
Is mine alone.
So yeah, it's the same melody. The melody here just stays for the entire area, but throughout the end it just starts getting a little bit sped up like this. Where's the beginning? Just to follow the build up. Here, what are these? So these hi-hats are actually a camera, which is really weird. I think I also got this from the Foley section, so Kerber's back. Yes, I did. And it's that. And pretty much what I did was I cut out all the beginning of this, just went to right here. And I turned them into a hi-hat. Pretty much what I did was I added a reverb, right? Yeah, I took out the top with Love Filter and reverbed it a little bit. Just to be a nice little hat. Just goes faster throughout the thing. Down here then we have, what is this? I can't really remember. Oh, yes. This is an acapella of Selena Johnson singing All Falls Down, and I just took a random bit of it where there's just some background noise and just made it like static. I pitched it down a bit, if I remember correctly. No, I did not actually. So yeah, it's just straight up static from that. Normal stuff. Here, what was this? This was from, what was it? Impulses, and just this thing they have of Noisy Boys. My computer does it sometimes. My screen is from black. I'm not sure if that'll show up here. But yeah, it was one of these. I cannot exactly remember where I got it. My dog is running. Fast boy. I don't really do much to it, just like a nice impact kind of noise. Then down here we have another one of the Mine Alone. That's nice. Then we got Pattern 14. Which is just a Serum preset again. I can't, what is this? This is Iano, and I didn't change it that much. I think I changed up some of the effects on it, but I can't really remember. Not too changed, if I remember correctly. Just normal stuff. Pretty simple melody too. Then at the bottom here, there's just another one of these really trash citrus presets that I found on the internet. So yeah, pretty normal stuff for that. Then we got the drop. So yeah, this is, it just starts off with a few different things layer over each other. First is this effect. Just another thing for the default FL Studio stuff. But impact, basic, not much on that. Then we have where it's just the guy saying my reality, loud, and then this is,
My reality is
yeah,
my own.
so I made it super pitched down, sped it up, then used mono. It sounds really weird. That's why I like it. So this is the actual meat of the drop. First thing is the actual drums are pretty basic. We just got a pretty thick kick, then we got a little later click. Later together sound like this. Then we got a snare here. And I did do some stuff to the snare. Actually, I just camel crushed it and pushed it out of the way, because without the camel crusher, it sounds like this. I like this kind of industrial noise, so I kept it like that. Then we have the bass line, which is the big boy here, and the bass line is originally just this kick, and if I take off all the stuff from it, it sounds like this. Pretty much nothing to like. So first thing, there's weird clicking, which I hated, so I just EQ'd it out, and kind of made the bass louder. Wave shaped it up, so I just made it a lot thicker and took out the click. And pretty much at the top here is just, yeah, just a kick. And there's this little like synthy bass trail. It's like a bassy trail pretty much, and it just sounds like this. And I like that a lot, so I just kind of turned it into the bass line. And most of the stuff is just reverse, like it reverses. Yeah, it's just a chopped up reverse. So yeah, basic stuff. This is the same camera hi-hat as before that I showed earlier. Then this is that's just the end of this snare, and I just use that as a kind of alternate hi-hat, I guess. Just weird stuff there. So yeah, pretty simple first drop. And this little transition thing here.
Is mine alone.
And that is just kick. Same kick as before. I think it's from Medicine's pack. Some nice atmosphere. We got stomp. We got a fade out thing, which is from this really cool pack. Yeah, I guess from the text. And this is really weird noises. I use this very, very heavily in the Secrets song off the CP. Then up the top here, there's just
My reality.
is mine alone. Yeah, just normal stuff. There's another reversed. Yeah, it's just another reversed crash. And the atmosphere stays, and it's got this melody alone. Another one of these reverse things. It's just like a slowed down version of this with all its notes. And the last note is different, but it's pretty much the same. So that leads into this part here. So yeah, it's pretty much just the exact same pattern. It's the same pattern as right here at the beginning. So I took that again, same thing right here as in the build-up. So most of this is just the same things before, same ambiance here. Then up here we have this thing, and that is another thing from the impulses that I was talking about earlier. I think I do know where that's from. That's from Exteriors. Then. No, is it? What is that? I think it's one of those actually. It's Graveyard Air. Yeah, it's that one. And does that have this on master? Not master, mixing thing? No, I don't. What did I do this? Yeah, pitched it down and then just did it with speech. Made it sound a little bit goofy. So yeah, pretty normal stuff here. And then I made a snare after that, following the same pattern as before. That's another really pitched down snare. It's fully pitched down. This is what it sounds like without it. Once pitched down, it sounds like this. This got this really cool sound. Then after that, I put on just a nice low kick, and layered right here are just some chopped up parts of the original melody at the beginning. And with the rest of it, it sounds like this. That's a good way. That sounds a lot. I took it out here because it just sounded really way too filled up in a lot of that area. So then right here, we just got a quick snare before we hit drop hits. And it's the exact same drums and bass line as before, actually. And I really like that bass line. And then it's just the exact same melody as before right there. So that's a really simple area of it. Then right here, I start layering on the exact same noises there, and it says it's pretty much like every one of these, and sometimes it just hits a few more than normal. Then at the end is a big sweep. Just cuts out everything but the clicky boy, and this has the voice.
My reality is mine alone.
And this is pretty much the same drums as before, same drums in the first drop. This is a new kick, just another low thumpy kick. That's pretty much all I use in my songs. I just like the way they sound. And this is the future drop segment, and it's pretty much just based around Tooth Synth on Serum. Actually, I'll just play the entire thing here.
Alone. Reality. Alone. My reality.
So yeah, pretty much really simple drums, and the synths here. This one is kind of like, it's pretty much this, where is it? Yeah, this melody is just a really simplified version of this melody. It's like the exact same first four notes, but it's taken into this big Sally boy. This is another Serum preset. This is what it sounds like without the bass. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. Then the bass. What is this? It's just this Complextro preset right here, and it's following the same progression as this boy. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. There's some fills, pretty basic.
Reality.
Just a voice there. Right here, there's just a
Alone.
alone,
My
and it starts the next one, but then cuts out to the thing again. There's a kind of big surprisey boy.
alone. My
This is, oh, what pack is this? It's some weird like 8-bit pack, I think. Bit Kicks. Yeah, I got this ages ago. This is from the I think it's from One Shot. Yeah, it's from One Shots. It's from Buzz, I think. It's no, Beep. Jesus, I do not know how to get this thing. Yeah, here it is. It's just that, but it has a ton of flanger on it, which is... Wait, no it doesn't. I actually took the flanger off. This is what it sounded like a while ago, but I liked it more without the flanger because it just sounded odd. Pitched it down a little bit, stretched it a little bit, not too much done to it.
alone. My
And there's just this kick. You know, it's a Kerberos kick, I think. Big cymbal. I don't know where I got that from.
reality.
And this is the exact same as right before the first drop. There was the reality with a slow down thing,
Reality.
but this time I layered another one of the screechy things, a little bit lower pitched, and that just goes on with pretty much the same till the end. Oh, and then there is some more beeps right here. And then there's also a sweep. Same sweep I've been using all song. And that's just a little bit of a transition to this next part here. This is the piano. I remember I took another melody and turned it into this. This is just a normal FL piano. FL keys, but it's the dark piano, which is a nice one. And it just sounds like this. This is the melody right here. And then I got this really old school sounding strings from one of the sound fonts. What is this? String Ensemble 1 from, yeah, the Roland pack, because I rip off Porter Robinson every day. And it is the same drum pattern as before. And it sounds like this with everything. So yeah, just some nice warm vibes. So yeah, I just pretty much layered on a little bit of the melody from the very beginning right here. But this note that would clash with it normally just gets fades out. It's too low and too quiet. Right here, dissimilar atmosphere, and this is just this is the Danny Brown acapella again. I just cut out really select parts of it, and pretty much what I did to this is I denoised it, which makes it feel really spacey. Then I added a bunch of reverb and kind of blended it together. Because Edison is a beautiful tool and lets you make things sound weird AF.
My reality
Same voice
is
clips,
mine alone.
and then just a really big reversed. And if you can notice, there's the same build-up as the first one, but it sounds a little bit more frantic in my opinion. Because of the kind of this melody right here in the original, it sounded normal, but without any following chords, it just sounds kind of out of place, which makes it kind of a frantic vibe in my opinion, which I like. So yeah, it's the same thing as before, but without the melody that I had in the first build up. Then we got this. So yeah, I just cut off the melody with a big snare. How generic. And this is the D&B drop. This is what it sounds like. I'll just play the whole thing.
Alone. My reality is mine alone.
So yeah, it's just pretty much the same melody as before, and it's the same bass line as earlier, but without the kind of 80s bass thing they used. What would it sound like with that? I actually haven't heard that yet, because I added that in really last minute. For a while it was just this, not this thing. What would it sound like with that? Yeah, it sounds okay. I probably should have added that into the final song. It sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, pretty much it's just the same thing as before, with kind of D&B drums. Is that drum and bass? I'm not sure if that's the right tempo, but who cares? Let's see. I'm gonna get crucified for saying that.
Alone.
Yeah, just another boy saying alone. And then it's just the exact same bass line as in the first drop. but with the drum still on it. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the third drop. Then right here at the end, we just got a little bit of a the same melody as before. So yes, that is the entirety of My Reality. So yeah, follow me on SoundCloud, follow me on YouTube. I don't know how to end videos apparently.